Always great catching up with my next guest. Chandler Cole is going to be headlining Showcase MMA 20. This time against a new opponent. He's going to be taking on Conway Beaudry this Saturday. Chandler, what's up, man? How's it going?
What's up, buddy? Doing good, man. Been a crazy week.
Yeah, thank God they had that backup. Of course, you're supposed to fight Matt Kovacs. What was the reason given for why that fight didn't take place? Because I don't even know. I haven't heard.
Long story short, supposedly, and before I get into it, two things: kids, wear your seatbelt,
yeah.
and two, do not do video calls while you're driving. Do not do this at home.
Yes.
So, but no, he supposedly he agreed upon payment. I mean, he signed contract and all this stuff. Well, then I guess he didn't get up with the athletic commission. And where he's 40, he has to get neuro. And he's saying, that it was going to cost him outlandishly to get it. But I was told that it was paid for. So, I don't know, man. Take with it,
Take what you can.
I'm just hot, man. I'll fight anybody. I'm just trying to fight.
Yeah.
So I hate that it wasn't him because I really think that this was like that next level, this next step. This is going to be a good fight for me. But no matter if it's him or Beaudry, I plan to. It's always the same. Kill or be killed. That's my motto. That's what I've been living by this year. So no matter who it is, the goal is always the same.
Yeah, exactly. And you get a nice turnaround from the last fight, right? Which is good. You want to keep active this year. You're certainly doing that. And a big opportunity here for a title and everything else. Let's talk quickly about your last fight, Marcus Maulding. We talked about the experience heading into that fight on your opponent. You went out there and took care of business pretty quickly. How satisfying was that win just because you don't get paid by the hour?
All right, super good, man. He was known for that flashy knockout. I think I brought it up in the last interview. That flying knee that he does, and he actually threw it, and I caught him in midair. So I think, just to have two big slams and two fights in a row, real cool. I know that's what people's, knowing me for now, like this year at least, people who's been coming to the fights. But honestly, I'm just super blessed, man, just to get in there and get the job over with and not taking any injuries, so that I can, continue training. That's probably the most satisfying part about all this.
Yeah, and it seemed like you had a decent amount of notice for this fight, regardless of the opponent. You got some notice. So, what type of camp have you had leading into this?
Man, this is the best camp I've had as far as my pro career. I don't want to say the best shape I've ever been in because when I cut to 185, that was 100% intense. But as far as skill level goes, things that I'm doing that I've never done before, it's all meshing together, and I'm super light right now. I'm 254-ish, 253-ish.
Nice.
So that's lower than what I was. It's about I want to say I was walking around 269-ish, 266 this last time. So just to be walking around lighter, I feel better. I'm moving better. So it's always a plus, man, when my health is coming together along with my skill set.
So what do you know about your opponent here? He's got 5 fights. He's had an amateur career as well. There's a theme here. He loses in the first round, but what do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
It is what it is. I don't really know him that well. He fought one of my teammates for his pro debut, but here's what I'll say. I have tons of respect for him because he picked the phone up.
And then who are some of your main training partners for this camp?
Adam Mays, and then I got to go down and train with Billy Swanson, Big Sexy. That's my and then he is. I tell people all the time, iron sharpens iron, and that's my heavyweight. That's my boy. So that's who I get to go grab a hold of, and he has really changed his career around too. He was cutting 320, 330 to heavyweight, and definitely was a very unhealthy cut. I was cutting from 300, and when we go down there, I'm 255, and he's 265, and I'm holy cow, this is not what I'm used to. So he's done a really good job, and he's looking super crisp. He fights June 6th, and I'm excited to see what he does.
Very cool. Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
Adam Mays and CJ Philpott.
And how's this fight playing out on Saturday?
I know I'm like a broken record, man. Killer be killed. So he's coming out. I mean, he's coming out of the fight. No decisions. I'm gonna say first round, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say knockout. I've really been working on my stand up, and I think like I can really. I'm a lot more confident in it to actually showcase it. So I'm excited to show the world like what I've been working on, what tools I've put in my toolbox.
You talked about it there off the top. Had you fought Kovacs, there's probably a good chance you're getting signed to the UFC or going to Contender Series. With this opponent, I know it's a little bit tougher. Is the plan after this just to keep active like you've been doing and just hope for the best? Because if you keep winning like this, eventually they're going to sign you.
Absolutely. And the goal is still to get 205. So maybe, cut some more, fight. Right until I'm around like the 225, 230 range. And then maybe I can make that cut. Like it's been a while since I've had a cut weight, so we'll see how. It's all about just discipline and holding myself accountable. So as long as I do those things, I think I'll be fine. And whether it's the UFC Contender Series, like I just want to fight. Whether it's at a bar in Virginia or at the MGM Grand, like I just want to fight.
And we can't wait to watch you fight, man. This Saturday, live on Spectation Sports. It's Showcase MMA 20. Anyone you want to thank, Chandler? Any sponsors, any social media? I'll give you the last word.
I just want to thank all my sponsors. I'm not going to get to the day. I'm really bad at days.
No worries. They're on your social media, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to thank all my sponsors, and then on top of that, my coaches and my teammates. And I just want to thank, like I said, Chattanooga MMA College down there for letting me come down there. And just all the support and stuff that I've got in the last little bit, that's one thing that I was lacking. My bad, I just drug out. That's one thing I was lacking was, the support, because I'd kind of let myself go and people kind of stopped believing. And I really thought that was like, oh, yeah, y'all just don't believe in me no more, like y'all are like fake. But it was like, why would they believe? Like, I didn't realize how bad I let myself go. And now I'm starting to get like a full support system again, and I understand why. So it's just always good to have words of encouragement and just people like backing you the whole time. And I'm super thankful for that. And Iridium, my management, like those guys over there are the best in the world. And Jason really looks out for us. And the people that he has on his team are probably some of the most wholehearted people that you'll ever meet in your life.